Allah Almighty has directed all humanity to demand everything only from Him, as He is the omnipotent and omnipresent. When any individual or nation persecutes an individual or nation, the oppressed, being weak, could not fight with the oppressor, looks to Allah and beseeches blessing. The oppressed, groaning under the suffering, seeks and invoke wrath of Almighty Allah upon the oppressor, individual or nation. The process of nature grants its own pace. Allah Almighty accumulates these curses and prayers and inflicts His wrath and revenge on proper time on the oppressor, 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 individual or nation. The oppressor, individual or nation, ignoring the wrath of Allah, continues his oppression unabated. The Allah Almighty imposes His wrath in one or the other form that an individual or nation cannot perceive it. Allah Almighty inculcates in the minds to initiate deeds and actions that they think appropriate, but results in the utter destruction and repercussions for all times to come. The European nations since 12th century perpetuated innumerable cruelties upon the innocent people of Asia, Africa, America. The European nations tried to spread and impose their ideology and political sphere through war and execution. Consider the conditions of people who were massacred, who were persecuted by these European powers. Consider the plight of African people when their loved ones were taken into serfdom. The innocent Africans and Americans were sold in the slave market. The brutal massacre of the American people by the brutal European powers. What were the conditions of their mothers, children, fathers, orphans, community as a whole? Did they not invoke the wrath of Allah? Did Allah ignore the prayers of these oppressed people? No. Allah surely took revenge from these mighty powers, which is still going on in the shape of calamities or coronavirus outbreak. Allah is punishing the oppressor. Imagine what were the feelings of Vietnamese people, Korean people, Palestinian people, Iraqi people, Syrian people, Afghani people, Libyan people, Egyptian people, and Kashmiri people on the increasing death due to the corona in USA and Europe. Can anyone imagine their feelings when their loved ones were persecuted by these brutal powers with impunity? Did they not look to omnipotent Allah? In the time of calamity, people gather in churches, mandirs, mosques, and holy places to seek the mercy of Allah. Likewise, these persecuted people also sought the wrath of Allah in the time of misery and persecution or in difficulty. The Allah Almighty instilled instilled or imbibed in the minds of European nations to act so that natural process may take its course, a new philosophy or system may supersede the prevalent one based on persecution, tyranny, autocratic rule. The nature decided to reduce the power of Europe and give freedom to nations praying for his wrath and valiantly fighting for freedom. Allah Almighty brought unparalleled loss of life and destruction in the world wars, not in both world wars, World War One and World War Two, only to inflict his invisible wrath, besieged by the oppressed, persecuted humanity and nations of entire world. Allah Almighty destroyed these mighty empires into insignificant pieces, and their people face enormous difficulties in the shape of destruction, calamities. Following the World War One, Europe lost its potential, its power, and World War Two proved last nail in their coffin. Because after that war, they were nothing. If we see the new political structures following these wars, there were only 51 recognized states or original states who signed the Charter of UNO in 1945, October 1945. However, today in 2020, world has more than 194 recognized sovereign states or countries. They were emerged from the womb of these colonial powers, which they have forcibly occupied against the will of subjugated people. The earnest desire and valiant struggle, earnest means intense desire and valiant struggle for political and economic freedom inspired the people to find new avenues and unparalleled new avenues. Avenues means structures or shapes that alter the social, economic, and political structures in the countries of world. Their valiant struggle means the valiant struggle waged by persecuted people or occupied people, and unparalleled sacrifice bore the fruits of freedom from cruel European nations. However, Western countries have waged war with weaker nations in different forms to plunder their wealth or to perpetuate their hold under the umbrella of World Bank, IMF, WTO, or any other agreements. The second most important cause was the emergence of nationalist movements around the world against colonial power, also added fuel to the fire and sparked the fire in which mighty empires were burnt, reduced to the ashes. Nature, Almighty Allah, supported these nationalist movements in Asia, Africa, South America, Central America for political freedom and salvation from brutal clutches of oppression, culminated into crumbling the mighty European colonial powers, and history witnessed that they were begging from United States, where they have slaughtered millions of innocent people, or original Americans. Russia, no doubt, Russia was supporting movements in China, India, and countries of Central and South America and Africa. I must add, the United States was also supporting these countries, forced the European powers to decolonize the world. The United Nations organization furthered this work, promoted this work by recognizing new states in the Committee of Nations. The nationalist movements has succeeded in getting freedom from brutal European powers by waging guerrilla warfare or semi-peaceful movements. The main cause, in my opinion, was the wrath of Allah, who took revenge from European people for their unparalleled persecution of humanity all around the world. All these causes were responsible for the outbreak of World War I and II on 1st September 1939, when Germany attacked Poland. Beside these natural and nationalist movements, there are other academic causes which were presented by the historian. That are the Treaty of Versailles, which sowed the seeds of World War II. It was a dictated peace. Number two, European policy of cruelness contributed to the rise of Nazism in Germany, fascism in Italy, militarism in Japan, and nationalism in subjugated countries of the world. 3. They created League of Nations for peace, but League of Nations failure was due to irrational policies, unreasonable policies of European powers, and ignoring the ground realities leads to the collapse of security system, collective security system, rise of antipathy and armaments. Number 4, extreme militarism followed by the European powers contributed or forced ideological conflict between communism, capitalism, liberalism and nationalism. Another, policy of appeasement by Britain to perpetuate control over subjugated colonies and curb the surging or increasing threat of communism and nationalism in colonies. There were ideological confrontations between communism and capitalism because communism was gaining ground in the world, around the world, everywhere. Another cause, the dubious system of clandestine, calendar means secret, alliances versus alliances, and the worst economic depression of 1930s, which crumbled the world economy, also contributed to the cause of Second World War. And after all, moreover, nature supported nationalist freedom movements in Asia, Africa, South, Central America for political freedom, which culminated into crumbling of European mighty colonial powers. Today's lecture is end. Thank you very much. Wish you good luck. And tomorrow I will give lecture on the consequences of wars on the future of Europe.